Rocks, Nev! Rocks, Nev! Rocks, Neville! Neville! Rocks! Well, I think I did my job as lookout. How are things in the steering department? Busy back there, was it? Usually is, eh? In a rowing boat. Lots of readouts to check. Computer radar. My message probably didn't get through, eh?
I thought push away made you turn right.
I mean, you think it would? Because somebody sat right in front of you, shouting, "Rocks!"
Well, normally you go right if you want to turn right, don't you?
Ah, but of course, we're in the country now, aren't we?
That's the way, you know, obviously with my Sierra.
Words mean different things out here, don't they? Port left, starboard right, rocks, career straight ahead.
Gordon! Into the Neville!
Oh, and that's the real tragedy. Because you had the chance, Nev. You sang the boat. You didn't manage to drown Angus.
I think it's so.
Up here, Angus, we're on the peninsula bit.
It's safe. It's safe.
That's the way,
It's
mate.
safe. I saved it. The phone's all right.
Steady.
Yeah, well done, Angus.
It's safe. It's
I
safe.
saw you swim up with it. Watching the Statue of Liberty drift into shore.
See, it's okay. The LED's still registering. It's okay.
Oh, the phone's okay, is it?
I think so.
Are you sure? He doesn't need medically resuscitating?
It's okay. The display's still working.
No, don't be fooled by the display, Angus. We open up the front. That phone could be in a state of delayed trauma underneath there. 2 months off in the middle of a board meeting, it could suddenly burst into tears. We're going down! We're going down!
Sorry?
As soon as we get back to Manchester, mate, I'll have that phone in for crisis counselling.
Gordon's lost his rucksack.
Yes, Gordon has lost his bloody rucksack. It's bloody 98 quid's worth of rucksack. 50 quid a spare jumper and 85 quid a spare walking boots, but he's fine. It's all part of this cockeyed exercise, isn't it? Coping with crisis. He's absolutely, completely bloody coping.
Is this a crisis then? I've never been in a crisis before.
I think hitting clearly marked rocks is a crisis, Angus. I think sinking the boat that the company left for us is a crisis. I think paddling 50 yards with our craft gently disappearing below us like the Oxford first crew and having to swim the last 20, well, that just about dings the bell on my crisis-ometer.
Hold on. Where's Roy?
Roy?
Oh, don't worry about Roy. Roy will be all right. God's looking after Roy.
You didn't see? Roy!
Roy! I thought he was with you.
Oh, just look for the line where the waters have parted.
Roy!
Or actually, you might have walked here on the surface. They can do both, Christians.
Roy!
Fantastic at water polo.
He couldn't have gone down, could he?
Oh, God, no. Listen. Roy! Are you there, Roy? Hi, lads.
Oh.
Thank God for that.
Here he is, the Christian in a canoe.
I seem to end up on the other side of the island. Bit foggy to say.
Oh, and you've got your rucksack.
Bit of a soggy rucksack.
Oh, well, 3 out of 4, that's good, eh?
It is if you're one of the 3.
It'll all be insured, Gordon, if a boat sinks.
Where, Neville? Lloyd's of London? It's not the Amaco Cadiz that's gone down. It's the SS property of Keswick Town Council, number 24.
Look, the organisers, business outbound limited. Look, if they're going to stick crews on islands in the middle of lakes, they're bound to legislate for this.
Captain? We keeping up this captain thing. It's just, you're not supposed to have wet clothes next to your skin. They said at breakfast.
Right.
Yeah, he's right. Come on then, Captain. What are we going to do, eh?
Right, okay. Change into dry clothes first, then find the phase 2 crews, then phone to say the boat sunk. How about that?
Right. Super. Great. Smashing. Nev, what was the first one again?
Dry clothes.
Yeah. Nev, somewhere out there, some fish are swimming around with my son.
Oh, that were Julie's idea, that were. to put them all in a bin sack and then individual freezer bags. Dry as a bone, every single one.
What's going on here? Is he opening up a bloody shop?
Angus, could Gordon borrow some dry clothes?
Sorry?
But is of sunk.
So?
I mean, don't do yourself short or anything, will you?
Well, what do you want?
Oh, I don't know. Quite fancy blue today. Anything. I want to survive. That's what I want.
Well, hold on. Has it got a name tag in? Can I just check?
Julie puts name tags in for you, does she? That's nice.
That's fine.
Because, I mean, things do tend to get mixed up at work, don't they? Especially if we got PE on the field before home time. All the clothes get mixed up on the pegs. I mean, once I went home with one of Roy's suits on, and my mum gave me such a roasting.
Oh, he's having a son. Hey, you do have a son, don't you?
Don't just stand there with bare skin, lads, you know, or you'll get hypothermia. Keep hitting yourselves to keep warm.
What? You mean actually it's in the flesh?
Yeah, go on, try it. Really does work. This is what the Romans did when they first came to Chester. If you check the mosaics there, you can quite clearly see them hitting themselves. Keeps you warm.
It hurts a bit, actually.
It does hurt a bit, Ned.
Yeah. Forget it, just get a jumper on.
Funny thing is, your body does actually customise itself to cold. It's like when you're exposed to the elements, your common ancestry comes out.
Yes. How do you mean?
These goosebumps.
You share a common ancestry with geese, do you, Roy? That's interesting. Your family photo album should be worth looking at.
No, I mean, you get throwbacks to prehistoric patterns. You see, the hairs are rising atavistically to form a layer of clothing over the skin.
It's all been disproved, all that, Roy. Oh, yeah. Prehistoric man very early on developed the Tyrolean towel. If you check the cave paintings, you can quite clearly see little stick men running over rivers and chasing woolly mammoths and squatting on rocks trying to get their undies changed without anyone seeing.
I know. Staff, really, isn't it? You know, this. Out here. All men together.
What are you suggesting, Angus? I hope you're not suggesting we drop towels and display our nether regions publicly. As far as I'm concerned, if Roy's descended from a goose, I don't want to see.
Well, there could be a common ancestry with geese. I mean, we were all fish once, weren't we?
Can't say I remember. Although I am a bit hazy about where we lived before Bolton.
Nah, you're missing the point, Gordon. What I mean...
Roy, the point is that geese do not get goosebumps. When geese get cold, they go inside, which is a privilege currently denied to us.
Why are they called goosebumps, then?
Because, Angus, they resemble the skin of a goose that's been caught, stuffed, plucked from its natural environment and strung up out of its native clothing.
Actually, lads, we've not done badly here. No, seriously. We're supposed to check into phase 2 at 1700 hours. Now, it's now, let me see, 11:47. We're streaks ahead of the other two teams.
Oh, that's good captaincy.
Oh,
Isn't it, Gordon Roy? We made a good choice, didn't we, for captain?
Oh, no. What it is, you see, is crosswords. I knew immediately when I got the phase 2 clues because I do them on the train in. And if you know what you're looking for, you can go, bang, straight to the point. And it helps to know a bit about astronomy.
Why astronomy, pray tell?
Well, now, let me see. Right, let's see. Yes, now. Business outbound weekend, November 4th to 6th, blah, blah, blah. Pennine Springwater, Team C. Proceed from Queen of the Lakes Hotel. Head upstream until you find the plough. That plough, remember? Phase 2 clues will be posted up on the little green with railing.
So?
So, here's the clever bit. Right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There are these 2 tiny islands, Otter and Otter Bill, right? Then there's Ramsholm Island, St Herbert's Island, Lord's Island and Derwent Isle. Now, that shape, if you know astronomy, ... is almost exactly the same shape as Ursa Major, the Great Bear, otherwise known as the Plough. So, hotel upstream Plough.
Hang on. What about the little green and the railings?
Well, that's where the cryptic bit comes in, you see. Right. On the Ordnance Survey map, Otter and Otter Bill are just marked with a white circle. Of the islands marked with a green circle, Ramsholm is the littlest. And railings, that's a real classic crossword clue, that is. Setting one word in the middle of another. Ale in a ring, a circle of ale. And what is ale, the French word for? Garlic! In my hotel visitor's guide, in the drawer next to the hairdryer, it quite clearly states that Ramsholm means Garlic Island in Old English. So, the phase 2 clues are posted up in the garlic on the smallest green island upstream in the Plough.
Of course, because there is a pub called the Plough in the next village. Well, I passed it driving up here. It's just, you jumped my memory because it did have a little green outside it with white railings.
Well, precisely. That, you see, that's where the other teams will be heading right now, I bet you. Reading it on a surface level. And actually heading 180 degrees in the wrong direction. Wouldn't like to be there at the assessment dinner tomorrow, eh?
What's that? Read instructions wrong, go off in the wrong direction, don't plan properly. Now, is that a good or a bad game plan for running a company?
Wouldn't like to be them at the mutual assessment round robin, eh?
No, we mutually assessed that we all cocked up.
But what does the captain put in his captain's report, eh? He had 4 middle management on a team building course, and the whole lot, the whole lot gets lost. That's worth 2,000 quid to find out.
I mean, technically we've gone upstream rather than downstream, but it's still funny now.
No, we've gone up.
Well, we've gone north.
Well, north is up. It's what north is.
Look, Derwent Water here, right, feeds Bassenswaite there, yes, and goes out to sea somewhere near Workington.
So...
Oh, it's still funny, Nev. I'm not saying it wasn't funny.
Right, so...
Well, so technically, it starts up there somewhere in the hills. I mean, that's the source.
Great, great. So
that way is upstream, Nev. That way is downstream.
Yes, that's the swing of it.
Right, and just out of interest, Roy, this plough pub with the little green and the railings, was it near a river at all?
Beck.
Sorry.
They're called Becks up here. I used to get confused when I first came.
Roy, was it near one?
Oh, it was, I think, yes.
Right, good. And Nev, when we followed you, if I remember, groping and scrambling down no recognisable path to the water, how many boats were there?
One.
Oh, one, not three then. Not one for each team, as you might expect. No. All right, well, look, just say, hypothetically, that they weren't cryptic clues, but instructions. One reading might have been, walk down the river to the pub and look on the railings.
well, let's just see if the phase 2 clues are here, before we go jump into conclusions. Right, Roy, you take the north side, the up. I'll take the other coast. You two do the same.
Right,
Get on the phone.
Sorry?
Get on the phone and call for help. We're up the Swanee here, mate.
Well, technically we elected Neville captain.
Oh, Angus, I know. And I know that in your distribution department, loyalty is traditionally the princess of the virtues.
Well.
And when I think of loyalty, Angus, I see a fierce, proud bulldog standing defiantly next to its master.
Right.
And sometimes I see a limp donkey standing on a sinking raft next to an idiot.
The only thing is, the batteries are down now.
Oh, look, you're very proud of that phone, Angus. I'm sure it won't fail.
Well, yes, it's the Machinto
ZXK1000, yeah, I believe it's come out at more than one board meeting before now.
100 number memory, you see.
I know, but if you don't know 100 people, it'll ring up at random and introduce you. It's a tremendous phone, Angus.
Well, who shall I phone?
Oh, I don't know. We could ring dial a disc and listen to some pop tunes.
Oh,
I suggest the hotel.
I've got the number.
All right, the police.
Well, I'm not exactly sure you can do 999 off a portable. We've only got enough batteries.
All right, let's just recap then, shall we, Angus? Hotel, don't know. Police, uncertain. Business outbound? Don't know.
No one in at your flat.
I hope not, mate. It would mean I was being burgled.
I know, Julie. I could bring Julie.
Julie sews in labels, Julie.
Julie, my wife. She's at home. She's always at home.
Does she operate a ground-to-air rescue service?
She could bring the hotel.
All right, Julie then.
See, very low, only 1 dot of power.
Right, should have plugged it into Roy. Oh, they're supposed to have the power in them, aren't they, Christians? Probably recharge batteries if you got the right adapter. Oh, just get on with it, Angus!
Send. Oh, it's ringing. Okay. Hi, Julie. Listen, it's Angus. We're in a spot of trouble, sugar. So, could you get me the telephone number for the Queen of the Lakes Hotel? That's the QUEEN of the LAKES. It's up on the corkboard by the pasta machine. Tell them that Group C have run into difficulties on Rampsholm Island, Derwentwater. Repeat, in difficulties, Rampsholm Island, Derwentwater. Okay. And it's quite important, love, so if you could do it as soon as you get back in. Okay. Take care now. Bye.
Get back in.
Oh, gone dead now, you see.
Get back in! We're in a life or death situation here, mate, and you've just left a message on a bloody answer machine!
Oh, she'll get it. She never goes out. She'll only be at Safeways. 2 minutes down the avenue and left, and there's a little light that flashes by the front door. She won't miss it, Gordon, honestly. I couldn't do anything else. I could feel the signal going. It was starting to fuzz.
Right, oh, hey, you're back.
Oh,
how'd you get on?
Nothing, Skipper. Pattern sausage. No clues down your side, then?
No.
No. Well, unless religious Roy's come up trumps, Angus and I have made what I'd like to call a preemptive strike.
Neville! Gordon! Angus! Oh, you'll never guess what I've just found!
Oh, wonderful.
Look, it was his idea. No, I know I don't like mine because it was my fault.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Shut up!
Right. Now, you found the clues?
I just saw a falcon.
What?
pure white, black tips. It came swooping down out of the mist, and I thought, oh, it can't be. And then it swept off again. You hardly ever see them this far inland, and never in the Lake District. Never once recorded in the Lake District.
You're telling us you saw a bird?
Oh, it's more than just a bird, Gordon. It's one of
But
those
it's a fluffy
little-
thing with wings on, not a paper thing with clues on.
Oh, no, I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, it's fine, Roy. You did good, you did great, that's just fine.
But no clues at all. I mean, not even one clue might be.
Come on, never. Roy may be a number cruncher, but he does use letters sometimes. I'm sure he'd recognise one if he saw it.
Yes.
No, I'm afraid all the evidence seems to be pointing in one direction here, lads. And that's that we've gone in the wrong one.
Sorry, lad.
No, never fear, Nev. Experience always prevails. Gordon has stepped into the breach, and a few moments ago I made a non-current executive policy decision. I hope you don't mind.
No, whatever.
Right, well, together, Angus and I ran the last bits of cosmic juice for his nuclear hand portable. And we called for help. Any moment now, the very lovely Julie will be returning home from Safeways with a fresh supply of name tags, of course, to find a message on her answering machine. She will then ring the hotel, who will then ring Business Outbound, who will then bound out to our rescue.
Oh, well, that's all right then, isn't it then?
I'm sorry, lads.
Oh, no, I mean, we've got the clues now. We could be back on the right track in no time, honestly.
Yes, the hotel's only a mile over there. We've not gone far wrong.
It's not far, Nev, honestly. I mean, it's what? 12:05. I'll bet you any money by tonight we'll all be under canvas with the rest of them, and we'll all look back on this and laugh.
The boat ashore. Sister help to trim the sails.
Lovely sunsets you get in the fog. You know, the sun now. Well, afternoon, it's had no colour in it at all. Caught a glimpse of it about 3:30 and it was just white and round like one of them, what do you call them in churches when you cut your hands and the priest gives them out?
Empty fridge, is it? Completely empty fridge at your place, is it? She out doing a big shop?
No. We always have lots in case of power cuts.
There must be one hell of a queue for the corned beef, mate. Takes me half an hour to get round the supermarket.
Oh, well, shopping for two is different.
Why? Do you have to go round twice?
It takes longer.
Not 6.5 hours longer.
She might have come back.
2 minutes walk, you said.
It's 2 minutes.
What? So how does she do it then? Does she carry home every item individually?
No.
Does she walk home in a series of tight zigzags? Well, how does she bloody do it?
She takes the metro.
What, the Austin or the Paris?
Right. This is all my fault. No, I'm being positive now. Team leader has to be positive. Julie will have got the message. The rescue operation will be hampered by the fog. All we have to do is keep our spirits up.
When I was a kid, I used to go and watch war films. There's always one bloke who'd say, we have to keep our spirits up. And I knew even then that the only thing that would keep everyone's spirits up would be killing the bloke that said, let's keep our spirits up.
I've got some sparklers for the final dinner at the end. You know, seeing as we're missing out on bonfire night. Bit of fun. Not so much now.
No, we need something physical, really. I know. Just you hang on there a minute. Right.
They make films about this, don't they? You know, people on an island, shipwrecked. You know, a group trapped. And what happens is they all stay the same a bit and then gradually they go back to nature and shed 20th century values and Our relationships change, and they tell each other deep secrets that have been injuring them all their lives, and this releases hidden qualities, and in the end there's this big showdown between the one you thought was the leader and the one who thought was the weakest. And who wins? I don't know, I had to catch the bus.
You what?
The 9:20, I always missed the last 20 minutes. Saw a film every week when I was a kid, I don't know how any of them ended. Oh, except 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. The projectionist got the reels in the wrong order and missed that middle 40 minutes. I always remember because I was a bit confused. There was this scene where the captain was telling this pretty girl that he loved her, and he went to kiss her, and then there was this sudden jump and he was grappling with a 60-foot squid, and I thought, why did she turn into that? Until I was about 11, I thought that's what happened to women when you took them below a certain depth.
Right. Cricket. Angus, make your rucksack a wicket. See, there's a crease about there, I'd say. Right, that's the bat.
Right, oh.
Fur cones and all.
Yeah, well, have a nice time, eh, lads?
No, Gordon. I've got a stock on here. It's my responsibility to keep morale up in times of crisis.
Oh, don't say the word crisis now.
No, it's all right, thanks.
No, playing a game makes the time pass quicker. And it helps to keep circulation up. Right.
Neville's captain, remember?
We're all grown adults, remember?
We elected him.
Yeah, we did, Angus, all right. But he is marketing manager, you're distribution manager, I'm production manager, Roy, finance manager. 4 managers are managing, not one director in a pear tree. Nobody got permanently promoted in life because of some piddling vote over breakfast.
Okay, Angus, you bat. Right, I'll bowl. Gordon, you field. 1 over each, eh?
I'm not playing cricket, all right? I hate cricket. It's a bloody puffs game.
No, it's not.
It's for the kids who aren't tough enough to play rugby.
Oh, no, it's not.
It is. It's what they pack kids off doing who look a bit Nancy or bring in sick notes. You just look at how many cricketers have got blonde hair.
Everybody played cricket at my school.
Well, not at mine, mate. Rugby or nothing. Rugby or running around the school field in your pants with your trousers tied round your neck.
What sport's that?
That's the forfeit. When you forgot your kid.
Well, okay, rugby then. 2 posts each end.
No.
Why ever not?
Because A, it's completely bloody pointless, all right, on an island with a fur cone, and B, you need equal sides.
Well, that's all right. We'll just go and get Roy. He's only on the lookout tree on the far side.
Roy?
Angus, can you go and get Roy, please?
You can't get Roy doing scrubs.
Well, of course you can.
Come off it there, he's not up to it, is he?
Of course he is.
One juff on the head, he'll go do lally again.
Gordon!
Sorry.
Doolally. What's Doolally? What Roy is?
Roy's not Doolally. He just had some time off, that's all.
Yeah, that's right. He had a bit of time off, Angus. Just a little bit of time off.
But, maybe you're right. He's not a rugby kind of bloke.
No, hang on, no. You've got me interested now. I'd love to see how a Christian plays rugby.
No, leave him. I know a game we can play with 3 people.
Why do we have to leave him?
French cricket.
Oh, yes!
French cricket.
I played that at La Rochelle with Julie.
What, the ball, bat, not it, legs? Oh, bugger off. That's not a proper sport.
Right, you're in first.
That's for the kids who aren't even tough enough to play bloody cricket, that is.
Ball, Neville.
No. Look, you've got me interested in rugby now, all right? I'll play rugby because that's a proper physical sport. I mean, you can't even play me well win in this.
Oh, sport's not about winning, Gordon. It's the taking part that counts.
See, that is the motto of the loser, Angus. That is the consolation of the also round. That's what the defeated 11-year-old's dad fobbed him off with on the car journey home.
The motto of our cricket team.
But it's so bloody facto, mate. You don't hear Linford Christie saying, well, winning was nice, like, but the best bit was running out there with all the other lads.
Ow!
No!
Out my back, come on!
It's trousers or nothing, torso doesn't count.
It depends on which rules you play.
What? Are there more than one rule in body in French cricket, Angus?
We play different rules in La Rochelle.
Look, chop ball, hit ball, it's not 3-dimensional chess.
Our Rhodes Mountain puts them in a freezer bag for on the beach.
There are no flaming rules.
Every game has rules.
Alright, yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. Yeah, rule 1, trousers is out. Right, got that. Rule 2. Oh, that's it.
Not in celebrity French cricket.
There is no such game.
I made it up. The bowler has to shout out the name of a TV celebrity, and the batsman has to shout back the show he or she featured in before he hits the ball. For example, if I did it now, right, I'd shout, Edward Woodward! And now you'd be out because you didn't shout, what's Edward Woodward?
Steady. Oh, come on, come. Oh. It really is you, isn't it? And you know it, don't you, you vain old thing? Lucy's favourite, you were. Lord, thanks for the Falcon and the peregrine falcon. And, I mean, well, all birds. I mean, let's face it. I know that's a bit of a daft prayer, you know. Thanks for birds. Thanks for sheep. Thanks for cows. I mean, not to denigrate cows, but birds, Lord. You really cracked it with birds. You took poetry, handfuls of pure poetry, and you fashioned them. And you made the poems fly. And the sparrows were your limericks, and the eagles were your Tennyson, and the owls were your oh, but the Falcon, Lord. He was your sonnet. Your Shakespearean, completely perfect balanced shape. And Lord, for this rare chance to hear that poetry, I thank and praise. In worship, I see the meal upon my table, Lord. Already I'm aglow. Although I'm eating all alone, there's something that I know. You're in my bread and in my wine, Lord. Each fruit in my dish. You're in the honey and the milk, and even in my fish.
Michael wrote a show. Sister
Hello? Hello? Oh, they're going to look pretty stupid at the mutual assessment round robin.
Can you shield it there, Angus?
What's the captain going to put in his report, eh?
Angus, can you shield it?
Oh, is that a good or bad game plan for running a company? Hello?
It needs recharging, I told you.
Was that a proper truth, eh? Or a Julie's never out for more than 5 minutes truth?
Look, Julie will have...
Look, Gordon, we've been over this. Julie will have got the message, you know. The rescue operation will be hampered.
Hampered by the fog? Fog off. Rescuers don't not go out because of a bit of fog. The Spurnehead lifeboat doesn't not go out because it's a bit choppy.
Can you get some dry wood, Gordon?
She's not come home, is she, Angus?
Can you get some dry wood and we'll never get this fire
Oh,
going?
Christ, I forgot that Mr. Badger shuts the dry wood shop early on a Friday. Where am I going to get dry wood in wet fog, eh?
Only the trees will be dry.
Right. Well, off I go then, eh? Off I go. You're the captain. You're the bleeding skipper.
Julie will have phoned up, Nev.
Yeah, I know, mate.
She wouldn't stay out. She's a very homely person.
Yeah, I know. Look, it's not Julie's fault. Oh, damn it! Why am I doing this? Not once have I tried this and seen it work.
Nev.
Mind you, I've not been camping since the twins were 6.
Nev.
And that was Abigail, and Nothing ever works in Abergele.
Nev, you know you said Roy had time off. Well,
Yes.
what was the matter?
Well, it's difficult. You see, the thing with...
Hi, thanks.
Oh, hi, Roy.
No, look round your side then.
No.
Hey, you'll never guess what I found through there. There's a McDonald's.
Oh,
You know, some people laugh at jokes, Angus. You don't, you just sit round at the end with a pillow and suffocate them.
What joke?
Oh, touche.
No, seriously, what joke? I like jokes.
You like jokes, do you, Angus?
Oh, yes, I love them. One of the kids at Christmas got this video.
Well, tell us one then, eh?
Oh, I can't tell them. I get them wrong.
Come on, it's late. There's no rescue boat. It's 2 degrees. We could do with a laugh, eh?
No, I mess them up when I try. At dinner parties, I'm terrible.
Well, just say the words.
Yes, but it's more than just the words.
No, it's not.
Some people can naturally tell.
Look, anyone can tell a joke. Now, bloody tell one.
I don't want to.
Tell!
All right, okay. Do you know the one? A bloke goes into a bar, right? Actually, it's quite funny when the kid. Anyway, this bloke goes into a bar and says, the bloke, please, can I have some lipstick? Oh, sorry, chemist shop. It's a chemist shop, not a bar. And this bloke, the chemist, says, certainly, sir. Would you like it in a bag? And he goes, no, it's all right. You can put it on my bill. Duck. Sorry, it was a duck. Oh. See, I told you always kill a joke.
Killing it would have been more humane. You just shot it in the knee.
I know.
There it is, Angus. Writhing on the floor in agony. Go on, put it out of its misery. Say it wasn't lipstick, and actually it was a hat shop.
Well, I know I can't do it, don't I? I said.
Yeah, well, if you can't, don't go around saying what joke to people who can, mate.
It's going, it's lighting.
Oh, it is.
Take,
Right, go on, Ned.
Oh, it is, she is.
It is, look, it's going.
Oh, it's lighting. Oh, we've got a flame. We have got a flame.
Right, see tears in a minute.
Oh. We've got a flame, Angus.
Do you like this every time the central heating comes on?
Oh, come on, Gordon, that's automatic. Neville actually made this himself.
I think it was a joke.
Right. Now, we've got over the wet matches obstacle. Now, whatever's happening, really, Julie Safeway's option, by now, the organisers will have realised that we're missing. It's just a case of hanging on in there and...
Surviving.
Yes, which is all right. I mean, we were all prepared to spend one night out in the open as part of the exercise.
Yes, so really, we do what we were going to do there, here.
Right.
Yeah, but except there was a campsite with tents.
Yes.
And except there had toilets and individual showers.
Well, those, obviously.
And except there was supervised. I mean, here is the big, raw, wide open real thing.
Yes, well, you know, like I said, it's good for team building to be subject to a crisis.
Oh, don't say the word crisis, Neville. It's not a crisis. It's not in any sense of the word a crisis. I mean, look, there's 4 of us. We've got all the equipment. The Miles, a hotel over there. It's just a holiday, basically, and an outdoors type, an adventure kind, really. It's nice. I like it. Stars and everything.
Right. Okay, holiday. Either way, we'd best be prepared to spend one night out in the open.
Sorry, Captain, can I just clarify? Does that mean I now have to refer to booking my summer crisis in Florida? I mean, if we're swapping words, is it like come to Disneyland for the crisis of a lifetime?
Well, then.
I saw a report, it was really good, on Crisis 94.
I got a survival sheet.
Oh, that's it, Angus. Yeah, that's it. You have a look in your octopus. Octopus, that's my new word for rucksack. Deep fried rings of rucksack. Look, you're not seriously going to spend a night out here in the open, are you?
But what else can we do?
Swim? I don't know. Shout!
Oh, no one will hear us, will they?
Oh, there's just a road, Gordon. It goes all the way down the lake to Keswick, but no one walks down it.
Especially at night.
In fog.
I'm not sleeping on a bloody island.
See if they let you keep at McDonald's.
Still on that one, are we? Little Botty still smarting from that one, is it?
Look, lads, please.
Lads, didn't I say this weekend was a crap idea? Didn't I say it?
It will be fine.
Proves your management ability, no? It's how long you've been in a job. Not how long you can spend out at night on a bit of wet grass staying with pigeon squitters.
It'll be better if you eat something.
Yes, great idea. Bit of food, eh?
Food?
Yes, get some food down us before we decide anything.
You're actually going to sit down now and eat? Right. Bye, lads.
Where are you going?
Hotel restaurant, Nev. I've been through the roughing it phase of my life. I'm now in the smoothing it phase. I've been over the mountain and I'm now in the grassy lowlands.
You're not thinking of swimming?
Can't be more than 200 metres. I swam round the buoy at Zakynthos last summer.
You can't see the other side.
I'll know it when I hit it.
It's deep, Gordon. There'll be currents out there.
It's not the currents, it's the pike.
What pike?
4 foot long, some of them. 30% of the body is jaw, and I could snap the neck off a swan like that.
Come on, Gordon. We're acting irrationally here because we've had no food. It's always the same. The twins are always the same. I remember once, this lunch, we went for a walk in Abergele and they were terrible. Come on, mate. At least no one's going to get hypothermia. At least we got a fire.
Actually, I think it's gone out, Neville.
Oh, bloody hell! That tower, that did!
Oh, come on, Neville, we could try again, come on.
Well, that's no good. It'll be ages before it's hot enough to cook on. We need food now.
If you like, we could use the stove.
What stuff?
There's a self-igniting mountain stove. Look, it's got controllable griddle warmth.
That's a super one.
Nice, isn't it? 60 quid from the outdoor survival shop in St Anne's Street. Look, built-in flips. Just 1 to 6.
Hey, we're all right, Gordon. Food's coming.
We could do with a pan.
Oh, yes, plenty of those. Nickel cadmium coated these. They use these on Annapurna.
Wow.
Well, not these ones, this time.
Of course.
Gordon?
And for open fires, there's the combat survival saucepan. Flame resistant, water resistant, can also be used for hammering in tent pegs. And you can still use this to a depth of 50 metres.
Gordon?
Not that you'd really have cause to, what would it be in a saucepan?
No.
I mean, it's still good, Angus.
No, but you're right. There is something in here you can use for 50 metres, the assistant said.
Gordon?
Might be the pedometer.
I don't do this, Nev.
Yes.
I stay in hotels.
I know.
I live in a luxury waterfront apartment.
Yes.
I've got a duvet.
I know, mate.
13 tog.
Yeah. But needs must, eh?
Plate?
Oh, yes. Bought 4 in case I broke one. Solid steel titanium alloy.
Plates out, lads.
Well then, may I borrow a plate from your extensive collection, Angus? Please.
Of course, you can have a plate, Baldwin.
Thank you, Angus.
Right.
Well, this all looks super. What's on the menu?
Right, oh yes, there was a contents list on the side. Who had the provisions parcel in their rucksack?
Oh, pasties, I think they said. In duck pate bonbons, boiled potatoes, sponge pudding and custard in Kendal mint cake. Well, come on, get it out. I'm dying for a bit. Oh, what do they call it up here? Jock. It wasn't me.
They give it to the last person after the breakfast. Been quite a day for those fish, hasn't it?
Oh no!
Just coming to the end of the fancy dress party and somebody down a bloody buffet!
Oh, it's not all gone. Seriously, don't say it's all gone.
Gone down in the SS rucksack, Angus.
Oh no, I am seriously hungry. I mean, I am seriously hungry.
McDonald's is open to 11.
Oh, I'm not joking now, Gordon. Seriously, I am not joking.
Oh, for this we give thanks.
Right, that's okay. That's just fine.
Still, we got these super plates, eh? They really are super plates, Angus.
Yes, they're fantastic plates, Angus.
Oh, shut up about the plates. We've got nothing to eat at all right? Aren't you bothered?
You forget, Angus, I'm accustomed to loss, hardened to it. I've already been through the holiday of watching the octopus sink.
Oh, use the right words, for God's sake.
Oh, look, lads! I know this is a time of...
Holiday?
Yes. But could I just say, well, ask, I mean,
Oh,
the thing is,
spit it out before it dies, Roy, for God's sake.
don't take the Lord's name in vain. Please.
Right. Does anybody have any food at all?
No.
Angus?
No. Next to nothing. Hardly anything.
Hold on, we're going up. Give him an hour and we might have tons. A Japanese wedding banquet.
Have you got something, Angus? No. Well,
Nothing. Good as.
I bet it's not as good as my nothing, mate. My nothing's a big, round, painful, empty nothing.
what have you got, Angus?
Angus!
All right, I have a sausage.
Some sausage!
A sausage.
Long one.
Short one.
Nice one with herbs.
Ordinary.
Short, ordinary sausage. Well, I've done the recce, Skipper. You commandeer it.
Where'd you get a sausage from, Angus?
Breakfast.
Oh, that is so sad.
Oh, it's paid for. I was going to have it for 11s.
Right. Well, what state is it in?
I don't know. I put it in a freezer.
Freezer bag. Right, okay, yeah. Well, Angus, circumstances, being what they are, could we possibly,
May we ask you to lay down the life of your sausage, Angus?
God.
Greater love hath no man than he should lay down his sausage for his friends.
God.
Sorry, Roy.
It just might have been difficult to divide. That's all I was thinking.
I'm sure we'll battle our way around that when the time comes, eh? Hang on a minute. You finished all your sausages at breakfast.
Why don't we cut it?
Who didn't finish their sausages, eh?
Well, look, I would have shared it anyway.
Him! You nicked his leftover sausage and now you're playing bloody Emperor Nero with it.
I'm getting it out, aren't I?
You'd have had us believe that you owned it.
Why are you doing this?
It's the principle of it, Angus.
There, all right, it's there.
Why, thank you, Angus. You haven't got anything else in there, have you?
No.
I left a bit of cold egg white. You haven't packed that away for afternoon nibbles, have you?
God, come on, mate.
It was a nice sausage. I'd just rather serve it in on the scrambled egg.
It's fine, Roy. It's a fine sausage. Angus, not got a cooking...
What size?
Oh! Oh, right.
Yes, come on. Come on. Come on then. Oh. Very little beauty.
Fog clears a bit at night. That's the ironic thing.
How can you tell? It's pitch black.
Over there, that little orange tint to the sky, that's Keswick street lights.
Does that mean to be clear tomorrow?
Well, you can never tell with fog. Sometimes when I used to go out bird watching early morning with Lucy, we'd set out first thing, 5:30 from Manchester, out along the Wirral Peninsula. Could watch the sun coming as the fog got up.
It was Lucy.
No, that means it'll be cold.
Yeah, but was it Lucy?
If it's clearing, it'll be colder, right?
Sorry, Roy.
Probably.
I missed the name.
Oh, so did you see anything special up there, eh?
Where?
On the what's it?
Well, the Wirral, oh yeah, beautiful things. Oh, turns, Arctic turned once, sandpipers, ring plovers, oh, but none of them was as beautiful as him. Falco rusticolus.
Good looker, is he?
Well, the colour depends.
He goes through phases, you see. He's Greenland, not Arctic normally. It's funny. Makes you think maybe there's a reason in things. I mean, if we hadn't been stuck on here, I'd never have seen one in my life. Never once in my life. Maybe that's what God was doing. The one chance in our lives. He's probably up there on the crack right now eating voles.
Sorry, is this God or the Falcon we're on about?
God. I caught a glimpse of him this afternoon and it was just white, like you said, Angus. You know, just white. Stood out against the fog. Made the white of the fog look dirty. The white of angels. And he looked like that. He really did. Up there, proud wings held aloft in the sky, so pure and white. He looked just like an angel.
So who's this loser?
But anyway, God sent us down a lovely sausage, so that's just marvellous. How's it coming along?
Oh, fine. Oh, Angus, have you got a knife?
Yeah, knife, please, Angus. Come on.
Right, just back that off. Are you interested? Right, let's have a look. Right. Let's see.
Jesus Christ!
Where'd you get that?
The Cobra, I got him from the outdoor survival shop in St Anne Street.
Cobra?
Yes, 290 it was, but the assistant said it was indispensable.
What are you expecting to find in the Lake District, Angus? Angus?
It cuts really thick branches in tropical vines, yes.
290 quid?
Oh, yes, it's the proper stuff. They use these in Ecuador to build rope bridges.
They probably use them in Ecuador to assassinate presidents.
Is it legal?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, well, save it for the next rope bridge, Angus. You don't want to go blunting it on a pork sausage.
It will cut that sausage, all right. No problem. Here, let me have a go.
Whatever you say, mate. You've got the weapon.
Oh, it's not a weapon. What? The assistant at the shop got very tetchy when Julie said weapon. It's a survival knife.
Depends which end you're in contact with.
No, look.
Oh, come on, Angus. Just get on with it, mate. Beginning to look like a charcoal owl pellet already.
Oh, look at that. I'm cutting it. Oh, look how smoothly it goes through that. Right.
There. Equal would have been nice.
Oh, it is equal.
Well, that bit's equal, is it? To that big fat bit in the middle?
Almost.
That's some kind of optical illusion you only get with sausages, is it?
I'll have the end bit, I don't mind.
Well, the one who cuts it chooses last.
That's not fair.
Oh, got our eyes on the big bit then, haven't we?
Look, I'll have it, I don't mind, honestly.
Yeah, I don't mind either.
That bit there is no bigger than that bit there.
But the end taper's off. That's what happens when you're a sausage.
Look, I and Roy have volunteered to have the end bits.
See? Thanks to you.
Now, let's just eat it. I'm starving.
Yeah, come on, give.
Hold on. Let me just drain the fat off.
The what?
I want the fat
Oh,
on.
it's unnecessary cholesterol. Your body doesn't need it. First the arteries up.
Does anybody mind if I say grace?
Oh, come on, Roy, with due respect.
Dog.
It's a bloody pork sausage.
Just a couple of logs.
Yeah, go on, Roy.
It's a pork sausage.
Lord, before we eat, let us give thanks. Thank you for providing Neville, Gordon, Angus and myself with this meal. Even though we only have one sausage, Lord, help us to remember the great fullness of the earth and the brightness of the gardens above. And help us never to take any of those fruits that you pass on down to us here on earth for granted. Amen.
Spectacles, testicles, wallet and watch. Oh no!
And if that plot was my sausage, Lord, please forgive me for what I'm about to do. Who's that? Who's that? right in my territory. I said that before I decided to get under this bloody thing.
What's this supposed to do, Angus?
Retain body heat, I think.
Shouldn't it be bright orange or something to attract attention?
They'd run out of the bright orange ones, but the assistant said this was just as good.
I bet he did. You didn't by any chance notice him trying to suppress a laugh when he told you that, did you?
Nev, what time is Roy on lookout till then?
All bloody night as far as I can.
Gordon, you shouldn't have really had a go at him, you know.
Well, if you hadn't have insisted on saying grace then, we'd have a bit of food inside us by now, wouldn't we?
Well, Gordon, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
Oh, he doth, doth he, Father Bloody Mackenzie? And suddenly, Pope Angus the First. What do you have to go and make the sign of the cross for?
I thought they did that after prayer.
Not when they're cooking sausages, they don't. Even the bloody Pope gives it a miss when he's got a frying pan in his hand.
I felt it was appropriate.
And you can pick his up off the Vatican carpet. Ours is probably in Whitehaven by now. Oh no, that's downstream, isn't it?
Look, can we just get some sleep, all right?
Yeah, but if you want me, I'll be on the sun terrace, in the hammock.
Funny, eh? This is what happened in that film as well. We turned to Devil's Island, it was called, and they all had to sleep under palm leaves. Somewhere in the trees, there was this possessed wild man that started picking them off one by one. He snared them with a noose that he made from the rope from the shipwreck. He kept finding his bodies hanging from trees. Terribly long necks, you know, tongues all out, and their inside scooped. And each time they did this crack of a branch, this howl as the rope shot up, and this awful groan of air going out of their lungs. And in the end, no one would go and look, because the sight of these distended corpses with blood all over the trees.
Angus! Don't you know any stories about pixies?
Gordon, come on in, mate, you'll freeze.
Now, you know you said Gordon shouldn't have had a go at Roy for saying grace.
Yes.
Why?
Well, it's difficult, you see.
Because he's doolally.
What is this doolally? You keep saying this doolally. What is it?
Goonball, mate, bloody ring-a-ding fruitcake.
Gordon! Roy is not a fruitcake. Those are the words we're not allowed to use.
Why not?
Because it's psychiatrist.
Oh my God, he is a fruitcake.
He just had some time off, that's all.
Yeah, that's right. He had an holiday lasting 13 months. As we know, Angus, holiday in your language means crisis, which is rather bizarrely accurate.
He just had a kind of breakdown, that's all.
13 months on full pay, and then lo and behold, back he boings. He's got the Lord in his underpants.
Yeah, that's all. Now, Gordon, can we just get some sleep, eh?
Oh, we can't ever mention Lucy to him, because he might not be ready, but we have to play along if he should bring her up. I tell you, it's easier working with a man who turned into a wolf every time somebody used a bloody photocopier.
Nev,
Was Lucy his wife?
well, just go to sleep. Well, nobody said. Whoever she was, she died, and that made Roy go...
On holiday.
completely...
Oh, they sent a rescue boat for us! Oh, thank God for that!
It's Julie! I knew she still wouldn't be a safe way, so...
Idiots! They've got the lights on the inside! We need something bright! What have we got bright?
Sparklers!
You what?
The sparklers I bought!
But we've got no matches!
I could use a stove!
Alright! Come on, Angus, the stove, for God's sake!
Hold on, that's the ferry!
What is?
That is the Derwent ferry!
So nearly! It's probably the only boat they've got with a light on it!
They won't lie!
Quickly, Angus!
Can I raise a practical question here? Do rescue boats normally have discos on?
Where are we? Back to 1964 there with the great sound of Everyman. Okay now, we've had a couple the drinks, finished the buffet, and I think now's the time to remind you this isn't just the Keswick Town Council Finance Department dinner dance, is it? No! I've got a karaoke machine here as well! And I hear Denise and Highways with a pretty fantastic Tom Jones. Shall we get her up? Come on, Denise! Come on!
It's not unusual to
So let's just recap, eh? It wasn't a rescue boat, but it did have a light on it. And the one time the light was on us, we were under a camouflage sheet.
Oh! Did you see that? Oh, what happened? What was it? I didn't see it. Did you see it?
Yeah, not a great sentence for a lookout, that, Roy. Did you see that? Were those rocks? There's not much call for a retrospective lookout.
Sorry.
Boats! That's a good bit of lookouting. Rocks! Ooh, there's another bit. Sparkler approaching backside. Now that's a bloody great one!
Sorry. I was in the lookout tree and I was praying.
Praying?
And then when I looked up, it had gone.
Praying? And couldn't he tell you? I mean, he's got a bloody great view from up there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Mind you, you've got a good view, haven't you? If you'd have had your eyes open and your hands apart up said tree, we'd be on said boat by now, listening to Denise from Highways, singing It's Not Unusual, instead of spending the whole bloody night on an island the size of my boxer shorts!
Look, kids! Lads! Come on. Look, the boat's gone, all right? All of this is just throwing away petrol. Now, let's all just calm down, okay? Okay, right. Now I'll do the next lookout. Roy, where are the binoculars?
Oh, I dropped them
Oh,
off.
don't worry, Roy, I'll go and get them. You're fine.
Right. Okay, now let's all just calm down, okay? It's the oldest law of the jungle, you know. First bison to panic when the leopard appears. He's the one who gets it. It's the calm ones who survive. Okay? Calm is survival. Okay.
Blood! Blood! I put my hand in it, on the tree, it's warm. There's something here, Neville. There's something else here on this island.
she'll make you mean. She's the worst damn woman, Lord, I've ever seen. But when she wraps you around her little finger, she'll stick to you like glue. Well, what you gonna do? 'Cause she's a voodoo woman. She's gonna put a spell, she's gonna put a spell when she wraps you round her little finger. She'll stick to you like glue. But what you gonna do? 'Cause she's a voodoo woman. She's gonna put a spell, she's gonna put a spell right on you. So what you gonna do?
Kumbaya's the internationally recognised sign of peace.
Just forget all that. Stay in a phalanx. He could be behind any one of these bushes.
Oh, God. Oh, sorry, Roy, I didn't mean God.
Look, if we stay together, we'll be all right. We're armed. We can take him on. Well, we can. Roy's got a spatula. He can rustle him up a quick omelette.
I don't believe in offensive weapons, Gordon. I said that 6 hours ago.
Shall I do it now?
Yes, go on, Neville.
Go on, Nev.
Okay, now, we come in peace. We're businessmen from Salford. The Penrose Spring Water Company.
Oh, give him the flaming fax number, why don't you?
Well, you do it then, Gordon.
I've got a business card in my pocket.
Oh, you're doing fine, Neville.
Look, if he thinks we're 4 out-of-condition businessmen who spent all night hiding in a bush, what does that mean, eh?
It means he must have a pretty good view of us.
No, Angus, it means... Hang on, are you saying I'm out of condition?
Oh, for God's sake.
You think I'm out of condition?
Sorry, Rod.
You're out of condition.
It's all right.
No, I'm not.
I didn't mean God.
We all are.
Yes, don't worry.
I swam around the boy at Zakynthos last summer. Don't lump me in the same bucket as you, mate.
What, Gordon, does it mean?
It means he'll be thinking about us. Exactly what those fish were thinking about our duck pate vol au vents. Easy meat.
Oh, God.
Right. Okay, right, we're armed, all right. There are a considerable number of us here, and Angus in particular has a tremendously long knife.
I'm not saying anything. Ought we to check he might have gone?
Well, after you then, eh? Mr. Self-confessed our condition.
Me? I'll do it.
No, I'm Team Leader.
No, but I'm Mr. Ferry.
Yes, but I got us stuck here in the first
Yes,
place.
Girls, please!
I'm going in.
No.
Are you sure, Roy?
Oh, are you sure, Roy? A little less half-hearted, please.
Gordon, we can't let him go.
It's all right. He's singing Kumbaya. It's the internationally recognised sign of peace.
Gordon.
And anyway, he's carrying a spatula. That's the internationally recognised sign of being a fruitcake.
Gordon.
Nutters never eat their own kind, Nev. They're like monkeys.
Do monkeys not eat each other then? Oh, what was that?
Oh, it's all right. It's just the birds in the trees.
Do you think that means he's in trouble?
What, from the birds?
Well, you know what happened in the film, The Birds.
You don't, mate. You missed the last 20 minutes.
Oh, what's that? Is that him? Roy? Are you there, Roy? Pigeons! Whoa! It was a wood pigeon!
See, I told you they were dangerous.
He means it was a wood pigeon. Not a wood pigeon did it.
The remains! That's what you put your hand in. And that's all it was.
Hold on. That still means there was someone on here last night killing wood pigeons.
Yes, and I know who. Him. The Jeff Falcon. He's off his normal territory, poor old thing. Can't find his normal food here, so he's having to go after the wood pigeons.
Well, thank you, Angus. Thank you so much for your little bedtime story.
What did I do?
If you hadn't have put the communal willies up us with Angus's House of Horror, we probably would have thought rationally about the wood pigeon option. I'm so glad we didn't. Spent all night imagining a flaming wild man roaming about in there. Distended corpses hanging from trees, lolling out tongues, staring eyes, whittling away pointed sticks, digging out ridiculous lights to strap on.
Look, you know, Angus, it would have been handy to know you had these, mate.
Well, they were in the emergency medical pack. I forgot. I remembered when I got a splinter. They give it to one of the organisers gave it to me after breakfast.
After what was that, Angus?
Look, let's all just have an organised, business-like review.
Review of the situation? Right, well, can I table a motion, please, Captain? Search ye in the locker of old sea dog Angus.
What?
For there may ye find great treasure. First, it's just clothes. Then suddenly there's a sausage. Then there's a stove. And then suddenly there's a first aid box. What else be there? Suddenly.
You leave that, please.
I don't know what's in my rucksack. Wasn't it? God rest its soul.
Well, you pack your
I
own.
know, it must be great having somebody packing your rucksack for you, Angus.
Oh, well, you leave it. It's
Must
mine.
be a bloody journey to struggling to find out what Julie's put in here.
Leave it. It's my private.
What is private, Angus? This is a matter of survival. Life or death!
Oh, Gordon!
Please, come on, lads.
Hello? Shop? Anyone in at the Angus General Store? Good God.
Sorry, Roy.
It's like Tutankhamun's bloody tomb in here.
Look, there's no food, so just give.
An altimeter? What do you want an altimeter for?
Look, measures altitude.
I know what climbers want it for. Bloody hell, 130 quid. That's still in the box. Chris Bonington says his work's best still in the packet. Kanchenjunga climbing cable, woven nylon steel, tensile strength of 480 pounds, for climbing vertical rock faces. Gonna do a lot of that, were you?
Well, the assistant at the shop said it was
Yeah, I know,
indispensable.
mate. Indispensable. Like the combat sauceman. I tell you, when you left, you must have shut the shop for 10 minutes and danced round clapping. What's this? Oh, weather compass, for telling you which direction you've gone wrong in. Pedometer, for telling you how far in the wrong direction you've come. Mobile phone, for telling you if your wife's buggered off at home.
Just leave off. I mean, that joke's over.
Right, this'll do me. I see you.
Where are you going?
Breakfast, mate.
What's the phone for?
Two things, Roy. A, I could either ring out for a couple of onion barges on it, or B, I could hit something really hard over the head with it.
Not with that, you're not.
Oh, yes, Angus.
That's the machine's own.
ZXK1000, yeah, I know, with the 100-number memory, which I agree, Angus. In the office, it's a really great feature. But out here, the most important feature is, it's bloody heavy.
The phone, please.
No, not phone now, Angus. Trout basher.
Oh, Neville, tell him. Any water will damage the microchips.
Oh, I love you, Angus. I do. I've always wondered how you skipped in so effortlessly at department manager, mate. But now I know. It's because you're a stickler. Yeah, it's the little things that are important to you, not the big things, but the little itty-bitty peripheral details. If you were to go into Safeways right now and catch your Julie having sex on the bread shelf, you'd be in there as quick as a flash. Julie! Julie! Who's going to look after the trolley?
You take that back, you take that back now. That joke's over.
God.
He takes it back, he takes
But
it back.
Angus, I don't want to tell Nasty before bedtime, mate. But have we been rescued?
What?
So either Julie did get your message and wants you to stay stuck on here a bit longer, or maybe she stays out the house a bit longer than you think. In which case, Angus, whose house does she stay in? In which case, this isn't so important suddenly, is it?
Goodbye.
There. Yeah, it's a clear view from the road, is it? Yeah.
Well, apart from the fog.
Theoretically.
Oh, well, theoretically, it's a great view.
Oh, well, here'll do. How's the nose?
Oh, it's all right. A bit optimistic, really, trying to make an axe.
Well, you know, birch is a bit springy anyway. I'll just get the emergency. Angus, can we have the first aid box? Angus? Come on, mate, plaster for Roy's nose.
Sorry.
Right. What's the brightest thing we've got?
Rucksack.
Too dark. It needs to be bright.
I've got an orange side plate.
Flag. Right, we need to... Oh, come on, Roy. Angus, come on.
Sorry.
There you go.
Is this still the Safeways bread thing?
Well,
you know, when I found him earlier, he was just sitting on a rock slicing the soil with his cobra.
It'll be, you know, not eating. As soon as we get this flag off and we're off, he'll be fine.
Do you still want this side plate then?
Does it billow much?
Well, not really.
Well, that's what we're looking for, really. Oh, I know. There might be a plastic bag washed up here somewhere. Just you hang on there a minute.
Oh,
just hold on. I'm sure
I bet you wish I was him now, don't you? Just fly down out of the sky, pick up a pigeon and back up to the rock and get stuck in, eh? Mind you, if I was him, I could just fly back to the hotel and call room service. Although if I was a bird, they probably wouldn't understand what I was saying, so it's all kind of swings and, well, you know. Hey! Oh, you don't want to do that. You want to skim them. World record's 15. Lucy got once at Parkgate on the Wirral. We got to find this avocet, but he wasn't showing, so we skimmed stones across the estuary.
He's a bastard.
Pardon?
Oh. Hey, Angus, sonny. You've done well, coming straight over here into middle management. Hey, Angus, have a look down there, mate. You won't recognise that. That's the shop floor. You know, I used to think it was being from Chester, you know, racist about Chester, but it's not. I know that now. It's because I'm married.
Okay, and count the splashes, huh?
And he's not. He's got this horrible, cold, lonely flat and he eats single tins of baked beans and eating served meals. He's got nothing in him. Nothing. If you was to cut open his heart, it would be like Salford Business Park on a Sunday afternoon, all howling wind and chip papers. And I love Julie. And he hates that.
Oh, now come on.
There, boy. Out there. What do you see?
Fog.
I don't. That's his Julie.
Oh, well, that's nice.
On the bread shelf at Safeways.
Okay, let's see if we can find a nice flat one, shall
Chucking
we?
her watch over someone's shoulder, kicking mighty white all over the floor.
And now the trick is to keep nice and low.
I can even picture the assistant manager she's doing it with. Mark. The one with the earring, who's always hanging around the meat freezer.
Look, she might not even have gone to Safeways.
Oh, Tesco, Sainsbury's then, food giants. They've all got bread shelves.
Her mother's, or, I don't know, somewhere else.
Still searching. There'll be something over the other side, eh?
But he's right. She didn't ring. She didn't ring, and that's the ghost, the one trampolining up and down, shouting, she didn't ring.
Now, let's see if we can find what I would do.
Takes you past, is she on it, to why is she? Could she be?
Okay.
What I've done, not done wrong.
Now, watch. You keep your back straight, your arm nice and loose, and you count the splashes. Here we go. 1, Okay, that's not a very good one, mate. Let's see if we can find a better one. Roy, did you tell Lucy you loved her? I mean, did you say those 3 words? I love you. Do men say that? I mean, do men say that? Or do they just put that in films to make you think you ought to be saying it? Because I don't. I say, that's nice, and you too, but the moment I try thinking of those 3 words and saying them, it's like I've got a mouthful of Ollie.
Yeah.
And she wants me to say it, I know she does, and I'm lying there thinking, is it genetic? No. Is it something God didn't intend man to say? Or is it something put on earth purely so women can tell men you never say it?
No, I'm sure that God never intended.
No, you, Roy. Did you say it, standing there, face to face? Did you tell Lucy, I love you?
Well, I probably did. I did. I told her. I told her a lot.
Right. How big's this side plate then? Typical, isn't it? Where's pollution when you need it? If this had been Morecambe, you wouldn't be able to move for plastic bags. Oh, yes, right. How's laughing, boy, eh? Still miles away.
I might just go for a walk, Neville.
Right. Oh, okay. Oh, Angus, could you give us a hand here? Right. Now, let's see. Need a hammer. That will do nicely, and a nail of some description. Angus, have you got anything sharp at all? Oh, fantastic. Things are looking up, eh? Right. Now, let's see. Right, Angus, could you hold this steady for me? Angus?
Nev, can you do something for me?
Sure, just keep it steady.
Can you say I love you? I mean, do men do that? I mean, you're married, aren't you?
Oh, happily. Very happily. To Deborah, well, usually very happily. You know what it's like, her and the twins. Sometimes it's a bit like Dad's keeping the tigers apart.
Yeah, but you do go shopping together.
Yes. Well, the twins are backpacking round the pole now, but Deborah and I, yes.
And when you go shopping and she wants to hold your hand and she slips it into yours, is it like Ollie now?
Come on, Angus, mate. Not long now, eh?
Is it, Neville?
Is my wife like Holly? No. But then again, if she were like Holly, I wouldn't have married her, I'd have planted her.
But her hands?
No. All round, Deborah's pretty non-herbaceous, really.
But you do say you love her?
Yes, I say I do.
No, not I do. Not you two, not any of the volleys. The actual service, I love you. Roy said he did, but I don't. On the answer phone, I said, take care. But I meant I love you. So why, Neville? Why? Why is there Ollie?
Hold on. You did what? You asked Roy. What's that?
Do you think it's being middle class, not being able to say it? You know?
Listen.
Love or hate? Is it an endemic inability to hit extremes?
Angus, you're making this worse for yourself. Gordon, he jokes. You know he jokes. We all know Gordon jokes.
No, but I am that, Nev. I am middle class. Oh, yes. I mean, I hold my hands up. I'm not son at Yorkshire Minor and make up bloody L Street's proud of me.
So what? You've done very well early on in your life. You come straight in as department manager.
I know, I've got a car parking space.
Yes.
With my name on it.
Near reception.
And Sierra.
At New Sierra.
And a portable telephone.
Yes.
And he's right, so what?
Now, stop that, right there. You love that phone, you know you do.
Oh, I do. I love a phone. I love a portable telephone. You know.
And so look, you've done very well, very early on in your life. It's people like that who tend to keep on going, you know, to directorship level. Gordon, well, he joined as a pallet stacker. It took him 18 years to get to middle management.
Do you know what I said when I got this job? I said, that's nice. You know, in here, I was running around, throwing my satchel in the air. But I said, that's nice. Because you don't run around, do you? You never get to 9 or 10 on the meter. You always hover around and say 5.
But I run around, mainly after the twins.
You don't jump, you don't shout. You never go near the edge. You just stay straight down the middle.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong.
Oh, it's the path of my life, that is, middle of the road. I like middle of the road music, middle of the road politics. I'm middle age, middle management, middle income, middle class. I live in the middle of a middle priced avenue. And if there's a row of cubicles at the gents, I automatically go for the middle one.
Look, there's nothing wrong with being middle class.
There's nothing wrong with it, Nev. That's why it's the middle. It just is. It's just there. It's like chicken soup. It's like Northampton. Does the job 5 out of 10. But there's no salt. There's no little zingy bits of orange. It's all rich tea.
You know, they always say you should be proud of where you come from.
Come from? You can't come from the middle class, Nev. You just are in it. Oh yes, in the working class you get dragged out to God's earth to join a proud brotherhood, you know. In the middle class you just kind of emerge out of this warm, damp fog and everyone moves over a bit.
Damn! Oh, damn! Bugger! Glass! Bloody! Ow! Bugger! Bugger!
You fell over?
No, Nev. I was ambushed. 2 fish grabbed me round the headland. Said they were after more vol au vents. I was pleading with them. I haven't got any! I haven't got any! Then the bastards nicked the phone. Sorry, Angus, they've reprogrammed all your numbers. Dial memory 17 on that now, you get through to a shoal of cod near Stavanger.
It's more likely to be cuttlefish near Stavanger. Oh, sorry, spoilt the joke.
It's just that he's hungry.
You know what he is, don't you? You know what this is? You know what all this is? This is the rucksack of a man who spent his entire school life fishing his pencil case out of the bog.
Is that arm all right?
That's what we should do now. Next department meeting, shove his expenditure forecast right down the bog.
Have you heard that, Doc?
What's this?
It'll be his dinner suit for tonight.
Oh, right. Couldn't leave it in the hotel like anyone else, could he? Oh no. Angus's don't do that, do they? Ow!
Look, God, are you not sure that...
Look, I fell on it, alright, Nev, it's fine. God's sake, you don't have to get a hanky out and lick it.
It's there again.
What is?
Up there.
It's not Roy's bloody Arctic parrot, is it? As far as I'm concerned, if it is, it can bloody well... Oh, I don't know.
It's a plane. They've sent a plane out.
have as well. Where is it?
Up there, above the fog.
Well, who's got the binoculars?
Oh, Roy!
Roy, now!
It's all right. We got time. I think it's circling.
Now, Roy!
Oh, I know. Let's get the flag up.
The what? We've got a flag?
Oh, yes.
Since when?
Oh, this morning. I made one.
You made a flag, Nev? Bloody hell, mate. Well done.
Well, you know, I am quite proud, actually.
Quite? I mean, it saved the day.
Well,
that's probably the best. Oh, mate. You've come up trumps, mate. Hey, come on, let's get the little beauty
Right,
out.
okay.
Roy, come quick, mate. Neville's come up trumps. We've got a flag. Right then, let's have a look at...
And up she goes.
It's funny, Nev. I don't remember seeing that one up outside the United Nations.
Yeah, well, you know, we had to make do a bit.
Yeah, I think a do is exactly what you've made of it, Nev. It sure as hell isn't a flag.
Look, it's bright, it's orange.
Well, maybe it is, you know, maybe it works on a different principle. Maybe it makes the pilot think, must get in and have a look at the postmodernist sculpture.
Don't be sarcastic. Look, it's the brightest thing we have.
What's happened? Did somebody...
Roy, come here, mate, come here. Look, this is the new British flag, Roy. This is what's going up when we win a medal at the next Olympics.
We think there's a play.
Angus will have won the celebrity French cricket gold. We'll clank together some nickel cadmium coated saucepans and we can all sing Kumbaya.
You can hear it there.
What?
Yes, look, it's signalling. There's a signal.
What signal?
Right, I can't read it, my eyes.
Right.
Yes. I know this. It'll be an alert for them to let us know that they know that we're missing. They send them out in the hills.
Do they?
Yes, I saw it on a programme once. All creatures great and small, I think. Something about Yorkshire. Anyway, then they'll send the helicopters.
Why don't they just send the helicopters now?
But they will. This is just to keep morale up in times of crisis, you know, to let us know the end's in sight, you know, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Can you read it, Roy?
Yes.
What's it say?
Fireworks display. Keswick Car Park. 7:30.
I watched you do that, you know. You think no one's watching you, but I saw you up there. You thought, that's the one. That's the pigeon I'm having, and then you fell on him like a dagger. You see, if you'd have been a middle-class falcon, you'd have flown halfway, stopped, tapped him on the shoulder and said, excuse me, what's the availability for rehabbing your throat torn open and your giblets pecked? And he would have turned around and gone, not ideal. And then you would have flown away going, no worry. But you don't do that, do you? I mean, that's why all the middle-class falcons died out. You just go in and kill. You get your big, fat, sarcastic pigeon in your sights, and then you go in there and you slash him to pieces. Slash!
Yeah, all right, Gordon. We're all at the end of our tether.
My tether's miles back, mate. I passed it ages ago. And it's a bloody long tether, Nev. In fact, it was probably the biggest tether they had in the huge tether box at the bloody big tether shop!
Oh, that is tremendously funny. I mean, technically it's slightly convoluted, of course, because a tether is a rope, so it would make it a length rather than a size that predicated the image, making it a bloody long tether rather than a big one. But I mean, it's still funny.
Oh, it is it?
That passes the Angus litmus test for a technically accurate comedy, does it?
Well, it doesn't matter, Gordon, does it really? Not important, like you said, because possibly at this moment my wife is in flagrante, isn't she, Gordon? Possibly as we speak, on the bread shelf at Safeways, writhing and buckling in ecstasy with the red in the Alison Stone ground, going, yes, let's do it on the kibble grain picnic buns.
There was a plane, Angus.
And do you know why she might be doing that on that shelf in Safeways now, Roy?
Is it late opening on a Saturday?
No.
No.
It's because I didn't open up inside what I felt. And if she doesn't know what's inside, then that's not good. So, perhaps we should start opening up.
Oh my goodness me, I do believe Angus's wild man's coming out. Oh, we got some towels, Nev.
Well, we're all wild men, aren't we? All out here in the wilds. All men.
Please, lads, come on.
They'll be doing the mutual assessment round robin about now.
Look, I can't stand this sort
Come
of
on,
thing.
let's start. Me and you. Get the fridge cleaned out.
You and me, my wild man, eh?
Yes, even the nasty stuff.
Is that what you want, is it?
Even the rotten stuff at the back.
God, have you heard this, Nev? Stop him before he gets
Before it starts spreading.
You want to get things out in the open with me?
Everything green and nasty and furry.
It'll be messy, Angus. I hope you've got a bucket.
Who starts?
You've got the balls for this, have you?
Heads or tails?
You and me, is it now? Right now, is it? Is this what you want?
Call.
You and me, wild man.
Call.
Is it?
Call.
Righto. Well, I'll be back in a minute.
Hang on, Roy. You're not going anywhere, mate. You're in this assessment as well.
No, thanks. I don't want to be. Thank you. I have to go.
Where? McDonald's?
No, to the lookout.
The lookout tree? To pray to him up there? For us being stuck on this bloody island, do you?
Call!
Alright. Alright, yeah, I'll call. I'll start mutually assessing. Hang on, Roy! One moment, please. See, I think you and you are the same.
Gone.
Religion-wise.
Leave him.
No, Nev. You can't say leave him. You can't protect anyone by saying leave him. Not in a mutual assessment round robin. You see, Roy, you weren't religious before you had your time off. Oh, sorry, proper words, eh? Breakdown. Were you, Roy? So what happened? Some angel come down. Oh, Roy, Jesus wants you for a sunbeam.
I had a car called a Sunbeam once.
Bang! Puff of smoke. Loads of glitter. Does it happen that quickly, eh? Does it? Because you see, I've got to nail my side plate to the mast here, Roy. I don't think so, mate.
Hold on. Heads or tails? You and me. Leave him.
No, it's all right, Angus. I know Gordon doesn't believe.
No, Roy, that's not it, mate. I don't believe that you believe either.
Well, anyway, do you have the binoculars?
You see, mate, some Christians are 100% gone, and that's sad. But you're a bit wavery, aren't you? You're like him. He made the sign of the cross after we said that prayer, because to him, religion's all about crosses and waving smoke and bowing to Mecca, all mushed in the blender and shoved in the religion bucket. But you see, deep down, Roy, I reckon that's as far as it goes with you.
What the?
Hang on, Angus. Just hold on to your rucksack. I've started now. How am I doing? Is this what you wanted?
No.
Just go, Roy.
If you believe.
Oh, Roy. Poor little chucky egg. Nobody believes, mate.
Oh, come on.
Right.
So my worship group, you're telling me no one in there?
Hobby.
Just leave, Roy.
Hobby, mate. Club. Christians are like radio hands. Nobody talks to them, so they find each other in the end. I mean, it's the ultimate proof there's no God. 'Cause if there was a God, he'd have zapped all the bloody Christians. I mean, come on, Roy. Hey, if you were God, would it justify you creating the sky and the stars and the firmament? To have a church full of losers, wave one hand in the air, and tell you that they thought you were in their dishwasher?
Right,
Come back
anyway,
in call, will you?
Hang on.
Where are the binoculars?
I knew you wouldn't have the balls, wild man. It's like the old people. Why do so many old people go to church, eh?
Right, Angus, I'll do look out.
Discount rates, is it? One trip up the golden staircase and a friend goes for free. Because, mate, I'll tell you what I think.
Gordon!
Bloody scared stiff.
No!
Aren't they?
God.
Call!
They've seen something nasty at the end of the slide. And they're sliding down it. And church, it's like somebody's dangling some rescue ropes. Everyone's grabbing.
Yes, Angus has already mentioned Lucy to me.
But there's no one holding on to the other end, is there, Roy? Come on, you're a logical bloody mathematician. It's all illogical, isn't it?
Mentioned Lucy.
Come on, explain it. I can't. You can't. You know it's all bunkum. You know everyone just goes whee into a big black empty nothing.
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze.
I can't handle this. Anything else.
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow.
Neville!
No sign of him on the east shore then.
Something moved in a tree. There was some movement in a tree.
You think he's climbed the tree?
Well, if he has, he can bloody well stay there for all I care. Climbing up trees to rescue doolally Christians isn't my idea of a great night out.
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow.
He's up there! He's up there! Shut up! Shut up! That's 4 hours! One bloody lane! Don't you know anything from Hello Dolly? He thinks he's scaring me doing this, doesn't he? Well, he's not, you know. Gordon said the truth. Gordon did right. You can't blame me, Roy, for spilling your marbles. Not if you leave them halfway off the shelf.
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow.
I hate this. I hate madness.
That's not madness in there, Nev. He knows what he's doing. Don't you?
I saw a mad woman once at Thomas Cook's. She just wandered round saying, "How much is the stewing steak? How much is the stewing steak?"
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow.
We're not scared, Roy. We'll join in. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. And the elephants. What's the words, Neville?
Oh, hold on. Angus's rucksack has moved.
Don't be soft.
No, it was here when we went on the last search, and now it's been moved. And look. There's his sock. It's his grey undersock. Now, he'd have to have removed that one, his woolly socks, to get that off, wouldn't he?
Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Bloody God, no.
What?
The cobra. He's taken the cobra. You had to bring it, didn't you? Penknife would have done, but no. Angus has to bring a bloody ninja scimitar. He could be armed in there now and somebody gets the dog shit out of people's shoes. But no, he's got 18 inches of lethal steel.
Right. This is now, I think, a state of crisis.
Oh, I think so, Nev, yeah, just possibly. Nutter plus knife equals crisis. Possibly.
It would appear that Roy is undressed. He's sitting in a tree. He's got an 18-inch knife, and he's singing the first line from Oklahoma. Which means, I think we can say with some certainty, there is a wild man on the island with us. And somebody is going to have to go in and get him.
Why? Why, can't we just... I mean, you know what they say? If you see a nutter with a knife...
Because, Gordon, If you'd bothered to stick around to speak to Roy's psychiatrist, you would have discovered he had quite an active breakdown. But he didn't, well, put it this way, he didn't die, but wasn't for the lack of effort on his part.
Oh, that's going to look bloody great. Pennine Spring Water. Team A reached target. Team B reached target. Team C lost in action. 1 fatality and 1 casualty. Please send body bag.
Well, somebody has got to go in and get him. Not volunteering then, Gordon? No, I thought not. It's my responsibility. I'm team leader. My island. Right. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. Roy! 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 No! Oh! Hi, Roy!
Hi, Nick.
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
Right. Well, you know, we all have our own meanings for words, eh? Fine, with me, is sitting in a restaurant with a Chianti, rather than crouched on a branch in me underpants.
I used to sit in Lucy's window like this, pyjamas, staring out into the darkness.
Didn't you mind? Wasn't there a draft? Didn't you say, come on down from there and get back into bed?
She used to say, Roy, your father didn't put that window in there for you to fall out of. I don't want to lose both of you now, do I? Do I, eh?
Your mother?
It was just fields. That's the thing. So there was no lights. Just darkness that went on, rolling. I used to sing the brightest, daylightest song I could think of to attack it, kill it, make it light. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow.
Right, was Lucy your mother?
I had to kill her, Neville. I had no choice. But then when I did it, it all came back, all the blackness.
Oh my God. Why? How'd you kill her, Roy?
A machine.
Oh, bloody hell. What machine?
They said, you have to say turn it off. We can't say turn it off. And I said, well, you know I can't.
Oh.
So then I had to.
That's all right, Roy. You didn't kill her. I mean, that's not killing.
Oh, it's not the killing that matters, Neville. It's what comes after. It's all the blackness.
Well, we're all afraid of the dark, Roy.
Blackness that can't end. Like that. It just goes on and on. Forever. Because there's no back wall. There's no wall at all.
Right.
And it's the only thing that's going to happen. The one thing that's certain is that at the end of all of this, there's something that just goes on and on. Forever and ever. Amen.
Right.
I couldn't send her into that now. I couldn't bear that. She hated the dark. We always had the landing light on.
Yes, but there's all the heaven side of things, isn't there?
Oh, it's a kingdom there. Bright. Big walls.
Oh, great. Like York.
I thought I was losing, you know? I really did.
But you're not.
No, I'm not. You see, he sent me a sign.
Did he?
He did.
Well, just now?
An angel. Oh. Right there. There. Where you're standing. Oh. An angel was just there.
Right. Oh, flipping heck, eh? That's super. I must have just missed him. Right. Are you fine enough to give me the knife?
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh. Bit dangerous, really, to be holding this up here.
Yes. Right. Are you coming?
Oh, yeah, of course I am.
Good. Because we were worried, you know. We were what? Are you coming?
I have to wait for when he comes back, and then I'll be with you.
Right. Okay. Don't want to miss him, eh? So long as you're fine.
O Lord our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Forgive us, Lord, and help me to do this, because I know it's going to hurt a bit, but then it'll be fine. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory.
Contents, wild man, where did you put the, where's the,
Hey, I did it.
Where is he?
I went in there and I got the knife.
Yeah, but where is he now?
I did it.
Where is he?
Oh, he's fine.
What, he's coming back?
No, but he said he's fine.
Well, what was he doing?
Oh, he was sitting in the lookout tree in his underwear.
Right, so he's fine.
Look, he can't do anything. We got the knife, haven't we?
Yeah, but we don't know what else he's taken, do we now? Look, I'll check the inventory, you check the medical pack.
But it's... Why? You can't kill yourself with a lens stick.
Go on now, check everything.
Right. Okay.
Every single item.
Look, it's full, all right.
Go on.
Right, Lemsip, insect cream, plasters, tourniquet, bandages, warning flare, antiseptic...
Pardon? Warning what?
In case of injury, dispatch flare and immediately Lake's rescue will be sent.
There's been a warning flare in that box. All the time.
It's over. We can get off.
The whole bloody time.
It's the end.
Oh, no, it's not, Nev.
No, it is. It's over.
Any other night, Nev. Yesterday, yes. Any other night, yes. But what use, Neville, is a warning flare, Neville, on bonfire night?
Yes, well...
Send that off yesterday. You'd have had ambulance, helicopter, Lake's rescue on full alert. Send it off tonight and 200 people in Keswick car park go, ooh, ah.
That's all right. You know, we'll just wait till the fireworks are finished.
Well, I can wait, you can wait, but Death Wish Roy is sat in a tree.
Look, for the last time, he gave me the knife like that. He's fine, all right. like a lamb.
How did he do it? You know, the first time he tried.
Well, hanging, I think it was, but it doesn't matter now. I mean,
What?
he got the knife.
I've been checking the inventory in my head. You haven't mentioned number 54.
54. KCC? What's KCC?
Kanchenjunga climbing cable.
He took the knife because it was the only thing that would cut the cable.
He said he was fine.
Of course he gave it to you like that, Nev. He'd finished with it.
He told me he was fine.
If he's made a noose up there, it's round my neck. You do realise that, don't you? Board of directors, dead stiff, mate, dead body on, and that is it in the terms of career prospects. I mean, 18 years of hard work, gone in a tug of a branch, in a lolling tongue.
They don't say.
We'll have to mop up his dribble.
But stop.
And he'll still take me with him.
Stop saying.
Oh no.
You selfish, bloody bastard! Well, go on then. Go and mop him up. Go and pull him down, eh? You selfish, bloody bastard! You're captain. Your team, your island, your responsibility, you said. Well, you put this in your captain's report, Neville, that Gordon said go in and get him. Gordon said that, but the captain said he's fine. You heard him, didn't you? You heard him. I mean, we know words mean different things out here. Left, right, upstream, downstream. Fine, about to commit suicide, but they don't. Not back in Salford. All right, Neville, so you put that in, all right? That Gordon did right. Gordon's not to blame for any of that. Gordon's not to blame for any of that.
Do you want to hear the report, Gordon?
You've done the report?
Well, it's about time.
Well, that goes in, all right, but I have absolutely nothing to do with whatever's hanging in there.
It's about time for it. Right, the captain's report.
Is that the captain cocked up right from the first bloody clue?
Is that completing the course isn't important, really.
Oh, really?
No. It's how each team completes the course.
All right, well, one dead, one comatose. Carry on.
And what we learn about our teammates.
Okay, sociology, is it? Lord of the Files, survival of the fattest. Go on.
And what I've learned is Gordon is a desperately sad.
Come on, let's get all the... You what?
Can't protect anyone anymore, Gordon. It's an assessment. He's a man who has nothing, so he destroys what other people have, so they have nothing, and that makes him feel better about having nothing. Right, that's the report done. Shall we go and get Roy?
Hold on.
Angus, shall we go get Roy?
Sod Roy! That makes it sound like it's all my fault.
Thank you, Gordon. It's made me so happy being here with you.
He feels happy.
I do, Gordon. Happy I'm not you. In fact, here's £5, mate. Go and buy yourself something nice, eh?
I'm not reading that out.
You see, Gordon, all the world's a sausage. If you get a big bit, it means somebody else is having a little bit. Roy ended up having a little bit.
Yeah, what of though, eh? Sanity.
Bang! There goes another one.
What?
Another one of your little sarcasm bombs. That's the way you do it, isn't it? No head-on confrontations. You just snipe away from behind your bushes with your little joke grenades. Sanity. Bang. Christians like radio hands. Bang. Julie on the bread shelf. Bang.
There's not one joke in that lot, mate.
Too many jokes.
There's not one joke in that lot, alright? That's the truth! You didn't believe in all that religion crap.
It was doing the job though, wasn't it, Gordon? Doing the job for him.
And us? We're still stuck on here, aren't we? Oh yeah, I was right about that. 100%. Gordon in there, right on every time. Sad bloody loser and his repressed, bored bloody housewife, chucking herself around the neighbourhood.
Thank you, Gordon. I can say it. I can say it.